And pay close attention for the next 5 minutes, because inside this video, I'm going to share 3 metabolic zones that you must enter if you want to burn off stubborn belly fat and you're over 35 years old. And the reason I discovered this is because way back in 1998, when I got my start in the health and fitness industry, I placed first runner-up grand champion out of over 23,000 contestants in the world's largest body transformation contest called Body for Life. Now, I was only 28 years old, so my metabolism and my hormones were a lot different back then. You can see here, I was muscular, I was ripped, and I was young. And I did this using interval training and some clean eating, but as I got older, and I got in my late 30s and my body started changing, my body didn't respond to interval training, and I thought more was better, so I did more, and I ended up getting something called adrenal fatigue because I was doing too much cardio and too many intervals. So I went back to the drawing board and I researched the science after being in this industry over 20 years, and I discovered a specific way of moving for people over 35 years old that's designed to reactivate declining hormones. So somewhere around this video, you're gonna see a link that you can click or tap, and you're gonna learn about my system called the Over 40 Absolution and a 12-minute metabolic protocol that you can use to burn stubborn belly fat in only 12 minutes, 5 times of the week. That's 1 hour per week. But there's 3 zones that you must enter in order for your body to release these hormones and target stubborn fat cells that you want to get rid of or shrink. So you can't get rid of a fat cell. You can only shrink it. And these 3 zones are going to help you shrink it. The first zone is called prime. And the reason I call it prime is because you must prime your hormones. You see, before you move or exercise, it's very important to flatline or lower the body's storage hormone known as insulin. When insulin levels are elevated, it makes it nearly impossible for the body to access stubborn fat cells as a fuel source, and it actually puts your body into more of a fat storage mode. So you must prime your hormones. There's 2 ways to do this. The first thing is to simply walk for 5 minutes. Research shows that just walking or briskly for like 5 minutes before you move or exercise can help stabilize insulin. But the best way is to fast. So either 3 to 4 hours after a meal, where now your body has energy from the food you've eaten, but the stomach is somewhat empty, and this will allow the body's sympathetic nervous system to kick up really high and release the hormones that are responsible for accessing stubborn fat cells. And when you do this in a fasted state, like for example, in the morning after waking up, after sleeping all night, it has a profound effect on the metabolism because it forces the body to release adrenaline. And this adrenaline converts into the hormones that are responsible for releasing triglycerol from your fat cells into the bloodstream, where they can be delivered to working muscles to be burned off. That's zone number 1, is prime the hormones. So now the body can easily access these stubborn fat cells. The second zone is to release. Now you must release these hormones. Now I can tell you from experience that when you do this, it has a profound anti-aging effect on the body. I'm living proof. For the last 10 years, I've used this 12-minute metabolic protocol to maintain 6-pack abs. And you can see right here, 10 years of progress pictures. This one was just taken in June of this year of me using this 12-minute metabolic protocol and releasing these hormones. So the release stage is 20 to 60-second movement patterns using specific movements, specific rest periods, and specific intensity levels that are designed for the hormonal condition of people over 35 to release adrenaline and to release up to 400 to 700% more growth hormone. Now, I'm not just saying this or making a claim. There's research over at our website. There's over 30 published studies, and I'll post the studies below this video in the comments to substantiate any claims that I'm making in this video. But it's obviously from my pictures that it does work. The third zone, and this is the most important one, is to burn. So now that you've primed your hormones so that it can access stubborn fat cells, you've used movement patterns, rest periods, and intensity levels that are designed for your age category to release fat-burning hormones. Now you have all these free fatty acids floating around in the bloodstream that need to be burned off. And if you don't burn them off, research shows that your body can actually restore these fatty acids back into fat cells in another area of your body. And this is especially prevalent as you get older and your hormones decline. In the science world, we call this re-esterification, but we've nicknamed it fat defense. So you must have fat defense in place to burn off these free fatty acids. And somewhere around this video, you're gonna see a link to click or tap where you can go learn how to do this along with the 12-minute metabolic protocols that you need to follow to get similar results to what I've gotten for years and years and years. I'm 46 years old now. My wife is 57. She uses these same protocols to get amazing results. You'll read all about her story over at our website. We have 4 beautiful grandkids. 1 more be delivered at the end of this month. People are always asking us how we are grandparents because we look so much younger than our real age. Well, when you click the link and you go over to our website, you read about her story and you see all the other amazing transformation stories over there, you'll realize that you're gonna wanna quickly make this part of your lifestyle if you're over 35 years old. And before I sign off, I wanna thank you for taking time out of your busy day to check this out. 6 minutes in, time is our most precious commodity in today's day and age. So I'm always grateful when people take time out of their busy day to check out my videos because I'm very passionate about getting this into the hands of as many people as possible because I know it works. My wife went through menopause after she was diagnosed with colorectal cancer. The radiation and the chemo treatments forced her into early menopause. And we used this 12-minute metabolic protocol on her after menopause to help her get rid of all her upper belly fat. So when you click the link and go over to our website, you can read all about her inspiring story. So this does work. If you're wondering, I'm going through menopause or I'm getting ready to go through menopause or I've went through menopause, does this work? Yes, the answer is it will work if you apply yourself and you actually use it. So thanks for watching this and keep going strong.